Hey ladies, so I've had a lot of people ask how you shop with LuLaRoe because I know it's kind of confusing, obviously, if you've never heard of LuLaRoe or shopped with us before. So LuLaRoe sends their inventory to consultants who purchase it, so we do own our business in that way. And then all inventory, we know what styles we're getting, but we don't know what prints. So for example, the Randy tee that I'm wearing right now, I knew, the consultant that ordered this Randy tee knew that she was getting a 3XL Randy. She did not know that it was going to have these awesome unicorns on it that I was going to end up falling in love with and purchasing. But she knew that she was going to get a 3XL Randy. So I have a list of all the inventory that I'm going to get, but I don't know what prints they will be in. All the prints are considered kind of limited because they only make so many of that print, and once it's gone, it's gone. So if you ever see something that you like, we always recommend getting it right then because obviously you don't know if you're going to see it again. It's just kind of hard to find them, and that's why people call it searching for their unicorns, because they're looking for that piece that, you know, they never got. So, or they've seen a print that someone else has and they want it and can't find it. So it's kind of a double-edged sword because it's fun, but at the same time, if you do fall in love with a print and can't find it or can't get it in your size, I mean, that obviously can be kind of sad. So I, of course, want to expand my collection as much as possible just to give you so many options. So I have kind of expanded my initial inventory to offer you more sizes and more selections in your sizes. As a plus size girl, I do think it's important to have options for our plus size ladies. So our size selection does go from extra, extra small all the way up to 3XL, fitting a large range of sizes all the way up to like a size 26 in women's. So lots of great clothing to fit all body types, and of course, lots of different prints to fit your styles. So as far as shopping goes, every consultant is going to have a different style and a different way of shopping. A lot of consultants will use their Facebook groups, their VIP groups like I have, and do album sales on Facebook. Now, some have kind of shied away from that just because album sales are a little difficult to keep up with, and it's kind of hard to load all the pictures in there, and then sometimes the consultants actually get flagged as spam through Facebook, and they get put in Facebook jail, and then they can't post, and it just kind of messes up their whole sale for that evening. So that's kind of frustrating. So there are other platforms out there that you'll see. There's Shop the Row, Row with Me, and then the one that I'm going to be using, which is called Boutique 360. So I'll post an actual tutorial on how to use Boutique 360 as a customer, but once you set up your account the first time, you're good to go. Whether you're shopping from me or I believe another consultant, with Boutique 360, you shouldn't have to fill out that information again. So the information that it captures is what items you want, and then your address and your email address, so that I can then send you an invoice through our invoicing system called Audrey. So Audrey is where we actually check out, where you can use your debit or credit card and check out that way. So really easy, simple process, and it is secure. I've checked out many a time through Audrey myself, so no concerns there. Picking your actual items and claiming them. So again, it varies based on consultant, but if they're doing a Facebook group, typically they'll set a time for the party to begin. So if it were to start at 8 p.m. at night, you would not be able to claim before 8 p.m. You would have to start right at 8 p.m. and then you could start claiming items. And whatever you claim, you would say sold, and then a lot of times they'll ask for your email address if they're doing it that way. So that might be something you'll see on there. You just kind of have to look and see what the consultant prefers. But when you hit sold, when you say that it's sold, then that item is claimed for you. And you can keep shopping. You don't have to just go pay for that right then. You can actually keep shopping and looking for other stuff that you also want to claim as sold. And when you're done shopping, most consultants that do a Facebook group have a checkout form, typically a Google form, that they use to capture your information so that they can send you an invoice through Audrey. So again, the information they're asking for is your email address, possibly your phone number, just in case they have to verify anything, and then, you know, of course, your shipping address and billing address. So that's the information that they're capturing for that. Now, platforms like what I use, Boutique 360, is going to be a little bit different because it's going to show you the image of the item and the details, and then it's going to have a button you can click that says like claim, so that you can claim that item, and then it goes kind of like into a cart, basically into a shopping cart, and you can keep shopping at that point too and finding other items too. And one thing I really like is that it's really easy to navigate through styles and sizes this way. You're not having to scroll through a Facebook album or risk the Facebook album jumbling the sizes. I get so frustrated when I go into a page and I'm trying to find a certain size, and all of a sudden the smalls are up with the 2XLs, and it's really confusing and cluttered. So I do like this platform because it kind of keeps that nice and clean and easy to get through. So that is the platform I'll be using for checkout. And then once you have paid your invoice, I'll start the shipping process as well. And I will post my shipping information, but every consultant is different. Most consultants will charge about $3 for 1 to 2 items, depending on the weight of the item, and about $6 for 2 items plus, just kind of depending. And then of course, if you spend over $100, I will give you free shipping, and most consultants will have a threshold like that as well. So it's just different based on consultants, since we're paying for that out of our pocket and we're doing the actual shipping and handling ourselves. So trying to think what else you might have questions about. The other types of sales are live sales. So there are a lot of different platforms that we use. The platforms I'll be using are Facebook live sales and Periscope live sales. So on Facebook, I would come live in my group, and then I would show you the items. They would have a number that I would associate that item with. So if I were to hold up this Randy, I would let you see it. I would describe it to you, tell you what size it is, tell you what the fabric is like. This is just a basic cotton Randy, feels good. So I would tell you that information, if it has stretch or whatnot. And then I would assign a number to it. So I have little coat tags. I don't have them in here, but these little coat tags that have numbers. So I would say, this is number 26. And then I would say, comment sold number 26 and your email address. And then that's all you would have to do is say sold 26 email address. You could even put Unicorn Randy or something like that, just to kind of make sure you've covered all your bases and you know what you want and you can claim it. So live sales can be really fun in that way, just because it is kind of a quick sort of thing. It's the closest you can get to actually, you know, seeing more details than just a photo, because I can turn it around and show you different aspects of it. You can kind of see the style a little better that way. So, but of course they go fast. So with a live sale, keep in mind that, you know, once that item is out of sight, you're not going to remember what it looks like. So if it's something you like, screenshot it really fast, so that if you want to go out of the live sale and come back in and you know, look at it and decide if that's something you want, you have time to think about it. So screenshotting is always a good plan when you're doing live sales, or if you do purchase something in a live sale and you want to remember what it looked like, I would screenshot it, especially if you're wanting to find some leggings or something to pair it with. So that'll kind of let you remember. Most consultants, of course, would send you a picture if you wanted to see a better image of it later. So you just have to talk to them. So communication is a good thing. Let's see. And then as far as Periscope live sales, very similar to Facebook. Of course, with Periscope, it is a little more difficult to capture information just based on handles of people that have joined the live sale. So what I will do, and what I think a lot of consultants do, is have a Google checkout form in their actual profile. So going into the profile, you can look at that, and then you can fill out that form as your checkout form. So that way they can invoice you and then of course get your shipment to you. So that is kind of the gist of it. If you have any questions, I am happy to answer those. I am at LuLaRoe Megan Llewellyn VIP on Facebook. And then on Instagram and Periscope, I had to shorten my name. So it is LuLaRoe Megan Llewellyn on Instagram. And then Periscope, it's shorter. It's just Megan Lou, L-E-W. So I will post all of those below if you need those. And of course, if you are thinking about joining LuLaRoe and you want to know more information, feel free to reach out and I'll let you know about my experience so far, answer any questions you have. My upline has been wonderful to work with, so I'm always excited to share that with you and just kind of the experiences I'm going through. So, but I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Bye.